Hey guys, today's video is my updated full coverage foundation routine. I do this for special occasions or whenever I just want to wear more makeup. Let me know what you guys do down below and please thumbs up if you find this video helpful. First thing I do is use my IT Cosmetics Secret Sauce. This is my favorite anti-aging moisturizer. It's made with vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and without sulfates or alcohol. So my skin loves it and I'm actually almost out. I have to get a new one. But this is a huge step that you absolutely should not skip. It just really helps the foundation to look flawless on your skin since it helps it to glide on instead of grabbing to dry spots. Next, I'm using the Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer from Origins to help prep my skin for the foundation. It's a lightweight mousse kind of consistency, and I'm really loving this new primer right now because it has an awesome cooling effect that you basically immediately feel on the skin. And as it gets blended in, you can visually see that it's minimizing pores while evening out the skin tone at the same time. And that's because it's made with Canadian willow herb. You guys know I have super dry skin. It's incredibly hard for me to get that mattified look to my foundation without my face feeling like a desert. So what I like about this primer is that it's very hydrating, so I can actually get that look I want, and it lasts all day for me. Sephora is exclusively selling this. You guys can find it there. I will put a link in the description box. Alright, so this is a small pointed blending sponge from Shiny Cosmetics that I use to apply a mixture of the green and the pink cream from this Wet n Wild correcting palette. Just doing a very light layer. So I use the green to reduce redness and the pink to provide more brightness to my face. So I like to put this under the eye area, bridge of the nose, center of the forehead, chin, and on top of any really dark red acne scarred spots that I want to be covered. And what this does is it helps the spots to not show through the foundation. I like to use both a yellow toned and a pink toned foundation together to get a buff beige kind of shade. This one's really hydrating from Smashbox. It's called the Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear. It's got a buildable medium to full coverage, but since I'll be applying some of my other foundation too, I just applied a light layer of this with a flat foundation brush and worked it in. It's very lightweight, so you don't look or feel cakey or, you know, that heaviness while wearing it. And also what's nice is that it stays put for up to 15 hours, even through sweating or exercising, if you happen to be doing that while wearing your makeup. It also has a light diffusing technology, so it further helps to blur any of your imperfections. Blending sponge from TJ Maxx, you want to use your sponge semi-dry. That way it still has a fullness to it, but it doesn't completely soak up the product, and instead it presses it into the skin for a fuller coverage. Going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in R330, and here is a comparison of the two foundations so you can see them side by side. This also has a buildable medium to full coverage. I think it gives the most beautiful, flawless, natural finish to the skin. I use this all the time. If I'm like really pale, I can totally just use this on its own, but I self-tanned today, so I was like, I gotta throw in a darker foundation too. So I just am bouncing the product in with the blending sponge to help it become one with my skin instead of it like sitting on top of it. I didn't include my eye makeup in this video because I didn't want it to be super long, but if you guys want to see what I used, then let me know down in the comments and I can include it in the description box for you guys. But anyways, back to the face. I like to use two different concealers. So one is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in Light. I apply that first under my eye area because it is incredibly hydrating and it works as a great base for the other concealer that I'm using, which is the LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in Natural. So with this one, I mainly focus it on my under eye circles so that way I can cover them and make the shadow not so harsh, just kind of give a nice brightening effect to the under eye area. And I also like to put it down the bridge of my nose, center of the forehead, cupid's bow and chin, and I'll just gently pat that in with my blending sponge. Setting and mattifying my concealer with the Peach Perfect powder from Too Faced. I have this trick that I do every time, so I dab the tip of my sponge in and then I tap the excess off blot it onto the back of my hand or wrist, and then I press it in, but only around the creases under my eye. And then with whatever's left, I'll put it around my nose, dabble it on my chin. Powders I feel like really don't work well on my skin since it's so dry. So I find that this technique works a lot better for me, and my concealer never creases. Going in with LA Girl Pro Concealer in Almond to bronze up the face. This is my absolute favorite. I have yet to find something that works anywhere near the same. It just melts so nicely and really, really fast into the skin. I think that's why I like it so much. I place it down first in the general area that I want it. Outer cheekbones, corners of the forehead, sides down the nose, tip of the nose, and then also along the jawline. And I'll just blend it in with a blending sponge. Then I like to use a slightly darker shade to deepen the outer corners of my face, but I like to choose still a very warm shade so that I'm not obviously contouring. It's a lot more subtle. Using the shade from an IT Cosmetics Blush Highlight Bronzer palette, it's a cream to powder finish, so it kind of helps to set the bronzer too. I like to apply it with the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Skin One Sweep Wonder Brush, number 705. So I love the shape of this. I think it's perfect for getting right under the cheekbones. And the bristles are really soft too. They're actually infused with anti-aging collagen, peptides, and antioxidants to help improve your skin while you're using it. So it's a pretty cool idea, and it's really good for sensitive skin. Lastly, I use Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Mattifying Powder just to fix up the bronzer on the side of my face, kind of blur out that line a little bit using a powder brush. I just feel like it makes it look more natural. And this powder also brightens the skin really well too. So I like to brush it a bit in the center of my face, just sort of like as a nice finishing touch. Then I spray my face with the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist to set everything in place for the day. I don't think this has come out just yet, hopefully soon though, because I do really like it. I think you guys would like it too. So I just finished my lips with some gloss from Buxom, and that is it for the full coverage foundation look. So yeah, that's my routine, guys. I think it's perfect for any special occasion or when you want to wear more makeup. Guaranteed to last all day. I've done this many, many times, and it will not come off unless you take it off. But I wanted to show you guys this new Original Skin Cleansing Makeup Removing Jelly from Origins. It is also available at Sephora, and it will help you remove your makeup. It's incredibly easy to use. It's sort of like a jelly kind of formula. It just glides right onto the skin. You don't even need a makeup wipe. It'll literally melt the makeup right off as you massage it in. To take it off, I just use a towel with lukewarm water, and it just gently wipes away. I love that it is fragrance free, so it's good for sensitive skin, and it leaves my skin feeling super soft and smooth without stripping all the moisture. So I really love it and wanted to share that with you guys. I will post the link down below. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you liked it. Please leave a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you can check out these other videos right here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.